I mean, listen, sour peppers, vegetables.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Man, it's an exciting day. I'm here live at the Mighty Crab of Jackson, here in Jackson, Mississippi, 6380 Ridgewood Court, excuse me, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi. For more information, 601-991-3828. Website www.mightycrabjackson.com. Place your order online or stop by again. They're open from 11 to 10, I think, tonight. But hey, we're here while we're here. I want to thank the ownership and the manager here, Mr. Ricky Brown, for allowing me to come here and share this opportunity with you. I know y'all probably hear him talking right now because I have some assistants here getting an order together for us right now. Because where we go, when we travel around to different restaurants, definitely like to order and try the food because we want to give our opinion. Our critics, we're not food critics, so I don't think that we're looking to give credits to the store about what's going on about the food, but it is. I've eaten here a couple of times, and the food was good. I brought my family here, and we ate a celebration, and we had opportunity to eat a lot. So again, we're here at Mighty Crab, 601-991-3828. Go ahead and call and place an order, or definitely come on in and dine. As you can probably look and see, they have a bar with plenty of TVs around, so it is an opportunity for you to come in and sit down and watch the game. I know we had some football going on this past weekend. I had opportunity to watch the 49ers defeat the Seahawks. Everybody know that I am a 49ers fan. They moved up closer to the number two team in the division. Well, in the NFC division, we're definitely trying to fight to get that number one spot. So, and we have the Eagles next. Not the Eagles. It's the Eagles. I know it's, as I say, it is duck hunting, bird hunting season right now. And the San Francisco had the Eagles, the Cardinals, the Ravens, and the Seahawks again coming soon on their schedule. So it is bird hunting season for the 49ers. So we're going to do what we got to do to definitely go ahead and hit that quest to the Super Bowl, quest 49ers. As you can see, the bracelet, 49ers bracelet here. So definitely looking forward to some good NFL football. However, let's take a look at some high school, state high school football took place yesterday. Starkville versus Madison Central in 7A football. Starkville defeated Madison Central to move on to play in the Class 7A championship game. So they're going to be the first one. Starkville and their opponent, Oak Grove, who defeated Brandon 45-42. Man, now as a coach and an athlete, I prefer for you to beat me where I have an opportunity of coming back instead of losing a close game. I do not like the close games, these last second play games. It, as I say, is nerve wracking. When is that close? Oak Grove defeated Brandon 45-42. I'm not sure what the outcome, what transpired for that score to be like that, or did Brandon have the ball last and they were attempted to go down and score, or Oak Grove just milked the clock and ran the clock down to finish the game that way. But I do not like those close games. You can beat them by 10 plus or 8. Well, you got to score 10 plus in football, but I do not like close games. It's nerve wracking. No, what if you would have ran this play, you would have won, or you ran this play, you ran this play and you lost, so you still question about your do to defeat to win those games. No, as of right now, we're gonna look in Class 7A Starkville versus Oak Grove to play for the first ever Class 7 championship. And in 6A, Grenada defeated South 33-21. West Jones defeated Picayune 42-13. So 6A will be Grenada versus West Jones. Moving down to 5A, West Point 21-14. Laurel 31 versus Gaucher 10. So West Point and Laurel will play in the Class 5A championship. West Point is doing some outstanding things there, as well as Laurel, the Tornado. So definitely would like to see them I see what they're going to continue to do with the Tornado. So, and moving on down to 4A, Louisville versus Houston. 20 Louisville defeated Houston 20-7, and Columbia defeated Poplarville 28-0. Man, Poplarville is just kind of asking, did y'all show up in the game? I got defeated by Columbia 28-0. Now I know Columbia is a pretty good team, but 28-0. Wow. That is something a little different. So I'm not sure if Poplarville was overexcited, to have the opportunity to play in the semifinals game, and then they lose to what they lost. But Class 4A will be Louisville versus Columbia. Moving down to 3A, Winona defeated Amanda LZ 49-22. Noxubee County defeated Jefferson County 36-14. So Class 3A will be Noxubee County versus Winona. And moving down to Class 2A, Charleston 40 versus Union 14. Now, I've heard a lot of people talk about Union, saying that they were a pretty good team, but they would not be moving on to the Class 2A championship game. And Charleston will be facing Heidelberg, who defeated Raleigh 16-6. So your Class 2A next Friday, December the 2nd, Heidelberg versus Charleston. And moving down to 1A. Now this is our fairy tale season, a fairy tale classification. Bakersfield defeated Vardaman 42-21 as Velma Jackson continued their quest, defeating Taylorsville 44-22. So Bakersfield versus Velma Jackson. Like stated, we had opportunity to speak with Coach Wren on Talking Sports Live, which will take place on Tuesday, 105.9 FM The Zone from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Definitely tune in and have some fun with Rob J, Larry Nix, Beeve on the board, and myself as we talk sports along with our guests. I said we had Coach Wren on the show a few weeks ago, and he was talking about what they're doing up in Velma Jackson, and the proof is in the pudding. Now, as you can see, they're still undefeated, and they're playing in the Class 1A championship game versus our Bakersfield. And all of the championship games will take place at on the campus of University of Mississippi, or as we know it as Ole Miss. They will take place on the campus of Ole Miss at their stadium Thursday. I think they're starting Thursday, or is it Friday and Saturday? I want to say it's Friday and Saturday, but with them adding that new classification, so I think they're gonna start Thursday. I think it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But congratulations to those teams that are making that trip up to Oxford, and those that prepared themselves to make that trip, and those that who were unfortunately not able to make it. Congratulations on the season and the success that you guys are having. I wish you guys well. Hey, you know what you did to get to where you've gotten, so now you got to make your things as a tweak things a little so that you can go ahead and get there again. So congratulations to all of those coaches. I know some of those coaches, like I said, Coach Wren at Velma Jackson, Coach Chris Jones up at Starkville, and I know a few coaches on can't exactly pinpoint. I know some coaches on the Louisville staff as well as Noxubee County. I just want to know if they're still there. But hey, well, congratulations to those guys. I wish you guys well. Uh, go for the gold ball. I know it will be some tough competition. The weather may play fair or fine, so it's going to be some tough competition. December the 1st and 2nd for those games. So wish you guys well on that quest. Bring home that gold ball. So again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is our slogan. If you like more information about what we do, you can tune in. Log on to our website at www.mms-management.com for more information. Or you can definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook to find more information about what we're doing, where we're going to be, where we're located. But currently, right now, again, we're at Mighty Crab of Jackson. Again, 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1, and Jackson, Mississippi 39211. You can give them a call at 991-601-991-3828 to place your order, or you can order online. They do Grubhub and I want to say DoorDash. I think they use all of those as well. I see we have the bar, have plenty of TVs to come watch some football. because we know NFL football is still going on. College football is in its closing. Today is rival week. You have a lot of your rivals playing. Definitely want to take a look at that Michigan and Ohio State game. Now, no, Michigan had some things going along with their program with Coach Harbaugh. Not exactly sure what's going on, but Coach Harbaugh is still serving a 3 game suspension. I think this is I'm not sure. I think this is his second game, but no, they may advance on to the conference championship game as well as a bowl game. 'Cause I know they're going bowling, but I think self-imposed suspension himself for 3 games. And I think he's serving his second game this game, but I know that he will not be coaching tonight's game against the Ohio State University Buckeyes. And as well as you have Auburn versus Alabama, the Iron Bowl. Everybody's still trying to see if Alabama is going to have opportunity to play in the college playoff. And looking at Georgia versus Georgia Tech, or the battle of the state of Georgia, uh, the experts and the analysts are giving Georgia a shoe in to beat that game to move on to, to move on to the the SEC championship game to potentially face Alabama again to move on to the college playoff. So it's a lot of ifs going on right now with this college football, but we'll see what takes place. So again, this is a more on the roll with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to see what we have going on here around. But I want to turn to want to give a shout out to those individuals that participated in the Football for Moms event last night. I really want to thank you guys that came out, the fan support, whom all came out and enjoyed the time. We really had fun, especially with the trivia questions. And I know some of the people were trying to answer the trivia questions to win a door prize. And one, I have the itinerary here with us. One of the trivia questions, or that we were asking some of the participants. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it, but I know it was speaking about what is one of the special team. We was talking about special team was one of the players that goes down that what they call to try to make the tackle on the special team. Some people look like I'm not sure, but yeah, it was a gunner. My son and I were just actually talking about that position, the gunner. But hey, it is what it is. And then we gave some very easy questions out. Say how many quarters are in a football game? But no, it was full of excitement, and the participant answered the question. But it was full of it was fun. But I know that I want to just say thanks to those sponsors: Bank of England Mortgage, GA Carmichael Medical Center, Full Moon Barbecue, Soul Shine Pizza, Magini Benny Restaurant, my guys over at Bravo's, Broad Street, Silent Mookie's, the Alzheimer's Association of Mississippi, Warriors Creations, and Susie G. Coleman. Want to thank you guys for, and Silent Communication, definitely want to thank you guys for your sponsorship and support of the Football for Mom events brought to you by the Mississippi Coaches Alliance Association. I know that we're excited about it, and we're definitely looking forward to our next year's show. But I know we have more coming up, more events coming up. So definitely stay tuned for more events that will take place with the Mississippi Coaches Alliance. Yes, I am a part of the organization. I am a member. I am the treasurer of the organization. So definitely stay tuned for what the schedule or what events that were taking place. For more information, you can log on to mscoaches.org. That's MS Coaches, COACHES.org to get more information about the events that will take place of what we have going on. Hey man, sitting here at the Mighty Crab of Jackson, 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi. Smelling this food is definitely playing with my nostrils, but I want to thank Ricky Brown and the team for allowing me to come here, get my little corner, come here and talk with you guys, talk about sports, life, and some food. Again, we're not critics, so don't think that I'm a critic about the food. I'm not a critic to be critic to be not saying to be. I'm not a critic to criticize, to taste test, and say give my 2 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, whatever about food. But we're just here. Definitely would like to try our food. Uh, Try food out where we go, because that's the good thing about more on the road. We travel, and when we travel, we like to set up at different places. And again, when we're out traveling, we definitely would like to try different foods, because if we're going to the restaurant, we're gonna want to try the food so that we can say, hey, if they would like to be a part of the show, or they would like to be a part of our organization and support of the things that we're doing. So it's a lot going on, but definitely come on out to 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi. Is not too far from At Home and those other business. They're not part of this show, so I'm not going to give them any free advertisement, but it's in Ridgewood Court in Jackson, Mississippi, over in the corner where there's a lot of other shopping. It's like a little outlet mall, shopping plaza. Come on by. But I definitely want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. I consider the friend Richard Bradley. The M bar is not too far from where we are. But just want to say kudos to him. I definitely got to get him on the show soon. Want to say kudos to him for what he's doing in the city of Jackson, along with his with the M bar and the events that they're hosting over there, and this new project that he's working on. It's a like a training academy, but I don't have all the details in front of me in reference to it. But I definitely will get him on the show so we can talk about it. So he can talk about, tell about what's going on, what he's doing in the city of Jackson. So Richard, no, kudos to you and the family, your team, and what you guys are doing. Now, in reference to speaking into the city of Jackson, I know that we have a lot going on here in the city of Jackson. Like the event we had yesterday, Friday night, at the Madison Healthplex in Madison, Mississippi. The Football for Moms events, and again, it was an event that we was attempting to pamper our ladies because of all that they do. If it wasn't for the moms, there would be any football players, because the moms have to nurture and carry those individuals. But they play a major part. And like we stated a few shows ago, and I think I stated the last show, that if you take a poll to all the different sporting events and look at each roster, football players typically they carry anywhere from between 20 to 80 to 90 players dressing out. Basketball carry anywhere from 6 to 15 dressed out. Baseball can carry anywhere from 9 to 20 plus on the team, and so on for the different sports. And if you take a poll on the individuals that are in the stands and ask, are they a parent of the individuals, the student, the scholar, athlete that are participating? Are they a parent, a family member of one of the scholar athletes, or they're just a supporter of their particular team, or they just love the sport? And I think you look at it, a lot of those individuals that are sitting in the stands are fans. To break it on down, and a lot of those are mothers in support of their scholar athlete. Now, and the reason of saying that is because of, man, we definitely have to step up and be supportive of our children. If you did the hanky panky to implant that seed into that mother's fetus, you definitely need to be there and support it. Whether it was, as they say, as if it was either a one night stand or it was a planned pregnancy or whatever it was, we would advise definitely, man, you be there in support of your seed. Now, I don't not gonna say and say that, hey, every man should be at every event for their child, because I don't know understand the different dynamics. Now, as a parent, we definitely have to work and care for our family. Meaning that sometimes that when an event is going on, we're either working, not saying that y'all working doing something you haven't been, but you're out making uh a legal wage. I'll put it that way, and not out doing anything illegal and wrongful. So I don't understand the different dynamics of each family. But if you look at a majority of some of those scholar athletes, that they are there and the mother's there to support them, and the mother will make a way so that they can be there in support of their child. But man, we must do the same thing as well too. Must make a way to definitely try to be there in support of our child. Not saying that you're going to be able to make every event, but definitely be there in support of their child. Because if some children, as being a coach, as being a former athlete myself, and you turn around looking at standings, your parents are not there, and you don't have anyone there to support you beside the school and administration. No, it is depressing, especially if you wanted to, even if you're the bench rider. Definitely would love to have your parent there to support you. Just continue to cheer your name out because you will have an opportunity to step on the field during pregame, at the end of the game during halftime. You will have opportunity to step on that court or playing field. So you definitely like to look in the stands and see your family members scream your name out and they're to cheer you on. So you definitely will love that support because it is very important to have support and whatever you do. Again, even if you're a non-participant, but you're on the team, but that support can encourage you to get better so that you can be able to participate in that sport and be able to be on the playing field so that you definitely will have fans and your family members that cheering you on. So all that being said, that's why I wanted to talk about the football for moms because we wanted to definitely cater to our moms and to the ladies that help develop those scholar athletes, whether it's male or female athletes, in support of what they're doing. So that's the reason why we what did it as a Mississippi Coaching Alliance, but we're definitely going to do more. So definitely stay tuned. And man, we haven't forgot about you either, man. So we're in process of putting a lot of events together and support the main vision and mission of the Mississippi Coaching Alliance is to help and provide resource and mentor the coaches in the central Mississippi area and far and beyond so that we can better produce better scholar athletes to be productive on the field, to be productive in the classroom, to be productive in the community. There's a lot of productivity going on, and I'm getting tongue twisted by saying all that. Whew. But all that being said, definitely be in support of our youth and what they're doing because we're going to get into something else, but we're going to leeway into it. But again, this is more on a roll with Bernard Moore III, presented to by More and More Sports Management, nothing but more. We're here live at the Mighty Crab of Jackson, 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi, 39211. Give them a call at 601 991 3828, or you can log on online at the mightycrabjackson.com to place an online order. They do Grubhub. I saw the Grubhub sign, and I think they also DoorDash as well. I'm not 100% sure of that, but definitely log on to the website and take a look and see if they do. Now, as you can see, yes, I am looking at the menu right now. That's a nice color for me. They have a lot from appetizers to sides to something fried to dessert to get your hands dirty. They got a sexy saying, "Get your hands dirty." With your blue crab bucket, your shrimp, your snow crab, your crawfish, your shrimp claws, green musso, black musso, scallop, calamari, king crabs, and the dungeness crab. Man, well, that's something else. But I'm not a crab eater, but that's something else. I'll eat shrimp, but some of this stuff, like wow. So definitely come on by and take a look at the lovely menu that they have. This is a to go menu, but the different seasons that they have Cajun, lemon pepper, garlic butter, and mighty special. And it states in parentheses all of the above. So no comment on that. But I bet you that's Bruce, almost like a Bruce Lee kick. But then it has the spicy level, non-spicy, mild, medium, hot, and extra. I'm gonna come in one day and try the mighty special seasoning, but I don't know what I'm gonna put it on because I'm not a crab leg. I'm not a crab guy, a crab leg eater, but I eat shrimp. But I wonder what I put it on. Get some wings. I wonder do they have some wings? I think they do have some type of wings. Yes, they do. Yes, they have fried shrimp, fried catfish basket. Look, catfish, as well as pan trout, fried oyster, then chicken tenders and a fried chicken wing. Then so I might come with some chicken wings or some chicken tenders and get the mighty special season and see how they taste like. But I'll let y'all know how they taste if I decide to get it. And they do have a special package, special offering package where it can feed three, can feed four, can feed a whole lot of people. But you definitely have to take a look at Come On By. So I said this is their special pack. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's a special offer package. So definitely come on by and take a look at it. They have a whole lot on this menu. So definitely come on by the Mighty Crab, 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi. You can order online at mightycrabjackson.com. Store hours, restaurant hours, Monday through Thursday from 11 to 10, Friday and Saturday from 11 to 11, then Sunday from 12 to 10. So today's Saturday, so they're open up until 11 today on Saturday. So definitely come on out to the Mighty Crab. You can watch some football. They do have some beverages here. They have Coke products, Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Fanta, High C, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, and sweet and unsweetened teas. Now, again, the menu that I have is the go menu, so they don't have the other different. I know that they do have some special margaritas things along here as well, but I don't have the menu because I have a to go menu, so they don't have that information on there. But again, definitely come on by the Mighty Crab of Jackson. But now let's get back into leeway of what we was talking about our youth. Now, this is just some headlines that are located on Mississippi News Now, WLBT, TV3, and Fox News. Tunica County, teen kills 3 adults and an unborn child. Teen arrested for the killing of a teenager in Raymond. 3 teens charged, one with armed robbery, one shooting into occupied dwelling, and one female in possession of marijuana. Now, not trying to categorize crime and saying that all the crime that is committed it must be up by someone that we consider legally adult or someone of the age of 21 years or older. Now, when you have what we consider here in the state of Mississippi juveniles, 17 and under, committing crimes that we say sometimes are committed by adults, that is becoming an issue. Now, I'm not going to say that I was a perfect child. No, as a teenager, I'll probably go into the store and take a pack of bubble gum or some chips or a snack or something, or something dealing with shoplifting. That's something I would say that normally a teenager would do. But when you're going out carjacking, taking someone's automobile, when you're going into stores and pulling out a weapon and to rob them, take their money, when you take and pulling out a weapon to take someone's to end someone's life, now I would say that is too much for a teenager and my mindset. I say that someone is encouraging them to do that, and that I think they should be charged as well. And say who encouraged them to do such things when a teenager commits a crime? Why? And ask the reason why, and say what the reason why are you doing what you're doing? But for you to just continue to go and just do those things because you hey that's the best way for me to do such things, I don't think so. And now I also just pass on the message, and this just made me think of this as well. As a coach, the role is to train the athletes to perform better. But knowing coaches also had to be responsible to play a game to has a responsibility to help player gain the life skills to become men and some become women. And so teaching some, taking some life skill and taking risks and training those individuals to work with them about ethics, self-discipline, the responsibility, friendship, and much more. So there there's much more to do as a coach, but we have a lot of coaches in life that we can say that they're more than just coaches to those individuals. They're also more of a father figure or mother figure, or as you consider, they're more of a mentor to them, and not only just teaching them to deal with things about sports. They're teaching them how to deal with things about life. And as I can say, as a coach and as a former athlete, some of the things my coaches taught me were not just about that particular sport. They taught me how to play that particular sport and how it can translate into life. And I think, and when some people hear coaches, they don't think about those again, those individuals that are on the athletic field. They're coaches in everything, in my opinion. And the unofficial Webster dictionary meaning a coach is someone that encourages someone to do something at the best of their ability. It's to pull the best out of them and certain things. And so when we hear coaches, we only automatically think about the athletic arena. There are coaches in business. There's coaches in medical profession. There are coaches in every aspect, even in education. And what I mean by yes, not the ones that provide them with athletic stuff, but they're coaches to help teachers, young teachers, to become great teachers and help mentor. We can title it as many things, mentors or a counselor, things along that line. So there are many avenues of way that you can be a coach. But now, and translating it back to working with the youth and the juvenile, is that we need more individuals into the juvenile's life that's going to play a positive role. And it all starts at home. Now, studies have shown that there are more women in a household that are raising children, that are raising young men, and some young women. That's what study shows. And the men is either not in the child's life, they have another family. They're either incarcerated or they're in the dirt. And some of them just in a part that they just don't care. But again, if you want to sit up and do the hanky panky with the men and women, and you plant a seed and you don't want to help that seed to grow, stop just running around planting seed, being a gardener and fertilizing this world by not playing a part in those individual lives. Now, if you want to be a part, if you see that one that you want to be with, and you say let's help raise a family, go ahead and do it the right way. And if you and that significant other do not agree on things, and you feel that that relationship can no longer go, but there's a child involved, definitely be involved in that child's life. And women, I'm not gonna say it's all the women. And men, I'm gonna put it this way: don't cause that other parent to be involved in that child's life. And don't parents, I mean, and child, I mean, and parents don't say that the other parents not allowing you to be involved in that child's life. Go ahead and make a way, because if you are responsible for that child, you definitely need to be involved. Because I'm gonna say men, young men, boys, they need a point of view from a female as well as a male. So they need both sides of how to be a productive individual. If there's a male, how as a man, how can I stand up as a man and be a man for my family, or be a man in a community? How can I help the community to grow? And as a male, needed a woman's point of view. How should I treat other females? How should I respect other females? How should I be a productive individual in the community from a female aspect? Because again, that can go both ways. And as for a girl, needs a man in her life. How should a young man treat me? How should I have respect for myself, and as well as what should I look for in a man? And as from a female point of view, what should I suspect? How should I care for myself of the different body changes that I'm going through? So you get the point, saying that you need both parents involved into your child's life, because I know some men don't want to have that talk with their son about sex. And I know some women, some men especially, don't want to have that talk to their daughters about sex, because they want, as I say, they want their woman to be pure for the rest of her life. And as we can say as men, that you don't want anyone disrespecting your daughter if you're a father of a female. So again, it goes both ways. So that's why we need both parents, both sex involved, and upbringing our children, because you want your young men to be respectful of young women as well as other young men also, and you want your women to respect other females as well as respect other men also. So again, this goes both ways. So you definitely would need both parents involved in life so that we wouldn't have teens teens killing three adults, a teenager under the age 17 killing individuals over the age 20 and the unborn child. So it was two males and a female that were killed in the hands of this teenager. Again, we don't know why he did what he did, but someone definitely needs to sit down and have a converse with that young man and saying why. And my thoughts again, just my opinion. What I feel that someone encouraged that young man to do that. Probably wasn't someone of the age of an adult encouraged that young man to do that. Now, for the youth that's possibly listen to the show, listen to More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management, here live at the Mighty Crab of Jackson. Address is 6380 Ridgewood Court in Jackson, Mississippi, Suite 1, 39211. You can give them a call at 601-991-3828 or log on to mightycrabjackson.com to get more information about their menus and what they order. Now, well, what I was stating as teens listen to, looking at the show, as well as parents, not trying to insult anyone's intelligence, but some of us are ignorant about the law. And when I say ignorant, it means a lack of knowledge. That if someone's under the age of 17, and some may states say, hey, you're a teenager, they're not going to do nothing but slap you on the wrist and send you to juvie, and you're going to do probably like a few hours, and then they're going to send you to counseling. No, now the law has changed. Now, if someone commits of a crime by under the age of 17 and they do a crime and the judge is going to say that you're charged as an adult, you're going to do some hard time. So be mindful if you're going out and creating these stupid crimes, as well as that you're going to go out and strong arm bomb somebody. Hold on, it's just gonna be a slap on the wrist. Or if you go out and carjack someone, or if you go out and kill someone, it's just gonna be a slap on the wrist. Now you're gonna do some hard time. You're gonna do 30, 20, 30, 40 years. It all just depends on what the judge say, if that sentence fits the crime that was committed. So be very careful about that. Those juveniles and anyone that can share information there, be very careful, because the judges are not playing with these teenagers anymore, because we see that there has been an increase of crimes being committed by teenagers, and some of those adults that are potentially encouraging those teenagers to commit those crimes are saying that you're not going to get hard time. Yes, you will get those 20, 30 years and 40 years, or potentially life in behind bars, because of a crime you thought that you weren't going to get much time. So the common sense would say, just don't do it, because you don't want to throw away your life. Have a potential career, someone that can help make things a lot better for the youth, the generation that is to come. Someone that can create it. I mean, that can invent something that help people with different diseases or elements that we're facing. Like again, at the Football for Moms event we was attending last night. As you can go back and take a look on the show, the Mississippi Culture Alliance Facebook page, or you can go to our website, our YouTube channel, and our Facebook page to take a look at the event. Alzheimer's is a silent killer of individuals here in the United States of America. I can't say exactly what numbers, where the numbers are ranged, but I was just informed of that last night, that Alzheimer's is a number one, is a top killer besides from cancer. Just an it was something that was established. So, and it gave tips about different things, how you can help, kind of, not saying cure it or help not develop Alzheimer's, is by playing those different puzzles. Do something a little different. If you're right-handed, try to use your left hand to do certain things. As she said, the lady Terry, let me get her name correct. I want to give her kudos. She is the director for the Alzheimer's. I'm going back on my notes from yesterday, so you got to excuse the page flipping. Terry Rowdy. She is Yes, Terry Rowdy is the executive director for the director of the Alzheimer's of Mississippi organization. So what what she was stating though that she is right-handed and she would use her left hand to do things just so that she can continue to make her brain operate well. And so and it got to a point I said, hey, definitely might need to start doing it because I know I do it sometimes. I just get my left hand and just start writing if I'm just sitting down. And so I guess that kind of helped me use both sides of my brain because from the scientists, what they say that right-handed people use the left side of the brain, left-handed people use the right side of their brain, and so that's why I'm trying to use left and right so that I can continue to obtain information so I can be a top scholar and not develop Alzheimer's. So definitely stay active in life, get out and walk and enjoy this beautiful world that God has created now, and run and exercise. And I know some individuals and eat healthy. I know you got to excuse me. I have my producer over here on the side. She's giving me all the different signals. So if you see me look to my right, it's my producer over here is giving me different things and stuff. And now she's trying to play like she sleep. But hey, but yes, and get adequate sleep. She was motioning me saying get adequate enough sleep. And and definitely definitely would say that eating healthy, getting adequate enough sleep, exercising, just get not saying that you have to go to the gym and try to lift everything, get in the gym. Just get out and walk and stay active. Go play cricket or tennis or even basketball. You can join us on the basketball court because I know I have a lot of basketball events that will take place soon, but you're going to find out more information about them. Just advise to definitely take a look at our website and take a look at our social media. You will see all the different basketball events that we have coming up. So you can definitely come join us there. But definitely want to give a shot crab of Jackson, 6380 Court, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi. Phone number is 601-991-3828. Website is www.mightycrabjackson.com. The food is definitely good. I say again, I have the menu. I'm gonna come here one day, come back and try the Mighty Special sauce. So that they can definitely. I want to see is it Bruce Lee kicking or is it Jackie Chan kicking? Is it Bruce Lee kicking or is it Jackie Chan kicking? So I'm definitely gonna come here and take a look at the different sauces and stuff along that line. And like I said, I want to give a shout out to our Warriors Crest, as you can see with that bracelet that I have on, San Francisco 49er bracelet. So definitely take a look at her social media page, her Warrior Creation on social medias, and I definitely want to thank her for her donation to the Football for Moms event and all those that participated to the Football for Moms event. The Bank of England Mortgage, the G.A. Carmichael's Medical Center, Full Moon Barbecue, Soul Shine Pizza, Baselin Renaissance, the McGenie Benny Restaurant Group, Broad Street, Bravo, Silent Books. Now you know they're definitely good supporters of mine because they're supporting me a lot. And the Susie G. Coleman Foundation and Warriors Creations. Thank them again for this support and the Football for Moms and Sound of Communication for the mic and the sound system that was there as well. So a lot of these individuals, they're definitely a part home business I support because you will see me at Broad Street. I'm definitely gonna have to hit up Sides and Mookie's one day and go there and do a show. And well, we're in process of communicating with another business also that we're going to do a show. I've at quite a few more, so you will see more on the road at those particular establishment, and we're going to be a part of what they're doing. Going to try some of their food and try some of their service. Like I said, again, I'm not a food critic, so I don't want to say give it 4-star, 5-star, but wherever I go, the food is good as well as the service. Like the individuals here at the Mighty Crab, they came in, they greeted us, and they provided us with menus, and they provide us with some with you guys. And I know my producer, she's already over there ate some, and she ate some and she really enjoyed it, and know she's good and satisfied now, but just want to eat it in front of me. So again, so we're here at the Mighty Crab of Jackson, 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi, 601 991-3828. Again, the food is reasonable. It is good. It's a different season, Cajun, lemon pepper, garlic, butter, and the mighty special is a 3-for-1 special. So definitely try that. But I will come back and try it on some wings. So I will give my opinion about that one. I will give my 4 star, 5 stars about that one. If it's all good, because I like season. That's why I got the Cajun fry. 'Cause I like the season on the fries. So I'm definitely gonna try that out. But now I've said enough, and that there's enough. Hold up, I forgot one thing. I want to give a shout out to a sport that has very little attention. A lot of people don't really talk about it. Is volleyball. Jackson State I think they won the SWAC championship volleyball tournament, and so kudos to Coach Washington. If not, they did not win it. They played in championship games. So I want to say kudos to Coach Washington on the success that she's had. But she's won quite a few championships, so it's nothing new to her. But so kudos to her over at Jackson State University, the greatest university in the state of Mississippi. But I want to give a shout out to the high school championship of the Mississippi High School Athletic Association. I don't have their opponents, but I'm just going to give their winners different classes. Class 7A, Lewisburg were the winners of the volleyball tournament. Class 6A, Cremont. Class 5A, Lafayette High School. Class 4A, Newton County. Class 3A, Our Lady Academy. Class 2A, Inglemoor, and Class 1A, Pine Grove. I want to say kudos to those coaches and those scholar athletes on their success in season for volleyball. Wish you young ladies well. I hope you continue to play volleyball at the collegiate level. Move on. But they're speaking of high school volleyball. I want to give a shout out to Lanier High School's volleyball team. I think they won their division, their district volleyball out of Jackson Public School. So I want to say kudos to the young ladies and the coaching staff over at 833. I think they do that thing. Yeah, I think that's what they do. The 833. I want to say kudos to the young ladies and the coaches and staff and administration for the success that they had in volleyball. That's very. I can say I really haven't seen a volleyball program out of Jackson Public School to help produce a conference district championship. So kudos to them over there at 833. So I just definitely want to give them a shout out. But they did not advance on in 5A, but they did win their division district. So I want to say well to them. You have to excuse me. I just saw a link. Someone just flashed. Was talking to me via the thing. Oh, so okay. Well, did give a shout out. So Jack State did win. I want to give a shout out to Robert CEO Williams for that information. Appreciate for taking a look at the show. Now, I know I got to get you back on soon too, because I know that you guys are doing a basketball program with the neighbor classmate. Well, not classmate, but we attended the same high school. Guys, what is the team name? I can't think of the team name, but definitely have to get you guys on the show as well. But appreciate that information. Saying that Jackson State did win the SWAC championship volleyball term. So kudos again to Coach Washington and what they're doing in volleyball for Jackson State and as well as the SWAC. So hope you guys definitely move on. But well, now I know you probably see my nose twitching. I'm not to be what's the show Bewitched, where she twitch her nose and make a wish stuff. But my nose is kind of twitching a little from this nice smelling food here at the Mighty Crab. 6380 Ridgewood Court Road and Suite 1, Jackson, Mississippi. I can't even get the address down right because I'm ready to go ahead and dive into this food. Give them a call at 601-991-3828, 6380 Ridgewood Court, Suite 1, Jackson, Mississippi. You can log on mightycrabjackson.com. That's all one word, mightycrabjackson.com for more information to go ahead and place your order. But now it's time for me to go ahead and jump into my meal. There was order placed now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. But I really appreciate you guys' support. There's no telling where we're gonna be at next week, so definitely stay tuned for more. So it's all surprises sometime for myself. Also, never know. May get a phone call and say, "Hey," someone may say, "Hey, come shoot your podcast at our location," and hey, they're gonna provide me with some meals and service. I definitely will, but we definitely want to thank Mighty Crab of Jackson for their support and allow us to come here and again. I am Bernard Moore III of More and More Sports Management. Log on to our website to find more information about what we can do, what we do. We provide service for negotiating contracts for our clients, promoting events, go out and solicited sponsors for events. We have planned events. We help with a whole lot of things dealing with sports. We work with coaches, professional athletes, personalities all along that line. So definitely log on to more www.mms-management.com for more information. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep up with the events that we have going on. But right now, it's time for more on the road to exit this establishment so that we can go ahead and partake in our meal and go ahead and get our, as I say, get our grub on. But again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, for joining us here more on the road, live at Mighty Crab of Jackson, 6380 Ridgewood Court Road, Suite 1 in Jackson, Mississippi. But now it's time for me to get out of here, go grab some grub, what we have already ordered, we have already placed, and go have some fun this lovely Saturday evening, morning, afternoon now. Thank you all for tuning in. You know the saying, 1 + 1 = deuces.